Gen theme card, and it's not happening. But I can't let this one go. This is too good because of the hat. So why not? Since I don't have any Battlestar trivia, I'm not going to do themes. This is just it. Let me turn this down. So, yeah, the Starbucks hat is a statement all its own, and we need to stop and appreciate what this might mean. Now, this was from some two-parter episode with these mimes in it, and it was irritating, to say the least. So I don't know the name of the episode. I'll put it down. But what I do recall is that they use footage from the 1967 Expo in Montreal, the World's Fair, as like the futuristic place. They also use that footage in Buck Rogers as well, another Glenn Larson joint, so you will. But yeah, the little hat here is something else. Do we have any more on the hat here? Is it just standard bio for the Dirk Benedict Starbuck from the 70s? Nope, card 11 is just giving us some dialogue. Yeah, okay. Athena, a very much underused character in the original BSG. But there you have it. So, little shout out for the Starbuck today. And I wasn't prepared because I got the big... I'm doing Trek... I'm going to do some Trek trivia again, as is always the case. And I think I could use a little light, hey? Yeah. Oh, that's not going to be good. We need to see Riker somehow. So let me... am I going to have to cut and trim this because I'm screwing up? I think I will. All right, so I've decided to take on yet another TNG gaming card. We know how difficult those have been for me because of the nature of the card as it relates to a game that I know nothing about. I'm just interested in the questions. I'm interested in the trivia. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing. So this is this is season 6. How am I so confident in thinking that this is season 6? Because of Troi's hair. I think that is some season 6 hair for Troi, and I'm gonna stick to that. All right, so I'm gonna use my Starbuck card. Put this away wherever I found it. Put the rest of the questions away. And let us see what is in store for yet another round of next-gen game trivia, which is often frustrating. Oh no! Oh no! This is altogether. I don't even have it. What is this? I have no idea what this is. So I think I'm in for it now. So shields, warp, Q attack, next one warp down. Oh, this is just a direction card. Well, next comes a all right, well, it's a Gates McFadden Dr. Crusher card, and I do not know what season this comes from. Gates McFadden. I'm going to put a book in the description. Hold on. So I was looking for a book I could not find, so I guess I'll tell that story another day. Gates McFadden never really treated well on the Star Trek set by any of the producers or writers or whomever. She was always very much dismissed. And there's a book that, why I can't think of the name, I don't know. I'm going to put it in the description as soon as I find it. It was written in 96. It was right during the making of First Contact. And it's got Braga in the car just deleting like messages from Gates McFadden because they just didn't want to. She was never on their radar as a legitimate character with a say-so, with anything to say at all, which is very unfortunate. And that's why she remains dismissed to this day when it comes to any kind of new Star Trek, although she did show up in a Lower Decks episode, which was nice to see. Oh, and yeah, she was fired too after season 1, but she came back. She has a small bit in The Hunt for Red October. It's just like less than 30 seconds where she's giving directions to the maid or something, but she plays Jack Ryan's wife in that movie. All right. So I don't know. I don't think the card's going to be about Gates McFadden. None of these cards, as we remember, are about anything in particular. So let's zoom in so people can see what I'm looking at. All right. So which one of these? Well, I don't know what these are now, do I? Okay. So who has no cloaking device technology? Well, let's just look at who does. I don't know why I'm looking over here. That's where the microphone is. The camera's right here. I need to align the microphone with the camera. That's not going to happen today. Sorry. So it's the Romulans, it's the Klingons, and the Dominion. Well, this is not a Dominion card. This is Next Gen. And let's keep it at that. Klingons have it. I don't even know who the Angosians are. So hopefully the rest of the card will let us know who the Angosians are. Now I'm totally lost, which is kind of why I love these really deep cut next gen game questions. But it's imperfect because the questions reveal the theme later on, and I'll get to it. All right. Well, this is the problem with. Okay, so we're zoomed in. People can see it. Roga Danar, stolen transport vessel, able to hide from the Enterprise. Well, who is Roga Danar? Stolen transport vessel. Hey, is this the one where he's the third season? Sounds like. Where he's like the It's kind of like a Forgotten Veterans episode where he's been trained to do all these things and click in when he's in the defensive, but the war is over, so the veterans are forgotten, and that's the episode. Why I can't think of the name right now goes to the many things I can't think of, but I'm thinking it's that episode. Maybe the card will reveal it later on. And this is some tech where he's in the brig and he's talking with Data about how he he went past the defenses, and Data only Data could figure out what he was doing, and then hilarity ensues in that conversation. I'm trying to think of the episode too as I. It's one of those. It starts with it's something like Forgotten, but it's not Forgotten. It's something else. He used an electromagnetic field over Angolzo's pole to confuse the ship's sensors. Yeah, the more and more I'm thinking that this is the episode. So he teched the tech on that one. Which one of these is true about Roga Danar? And I think I covered this in my brief synopsis of the episode that I can't remember the name to. No. Yeah, I'm going to still go with this episode. Because that makes sense if he's a soldier with no life sign readings and da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay. Who was programmed by his own government? Yeah, it's the Perfect Soldier episode. Why can't I remember the name? It's going to bug me. The name better be revealed later on in this card. Well, I'm just going to say Roga Danar for the answer to number 4. So thank you, card, and bringing it all together. Those are my favorite cards. Oh, I'm shocked. I got this. Oh, okay. What's the name of the episode? It's not coming to me. It's an action verb, right? No. The Forgotten. I don't. There's no episode called Forgotten, but anyway. They like to ask questions. Oh, okay then. I missed. It's been a while since I watched this show, but I've got everything but its name. Okay, now we're switching. I've run out of room for the card on the doc cam because I messed this up. So we're switching to random questions without the episode. It's not Captive Pursuits. That's not it either. The Disinherited? No. I have my book of the word downstairs for the next gen stuff, although I could get out the encyclopedia. But what I'm not doing is getting online. I do that for the descriptions. All right, next question. Oh, I'm gonna say Picard called it this, because gulag is a human term. Ta-da! And I can just imagine. Sorry, I can't breathe today. I can just see Patrick Stewart giving this line, in the way he would. How many men did he kill to escape Lunar 5? I'm gonna say. Can I get a range? Like, let's say 14. Or 7. I don't know, I'm just dividing it by 2. But there it is. Oh. I'm very wrong. What rank was he promoted? No, I didn't see it. I know it was there, but I was looking at the words Tarsian War. Alright, so I really don't know the rank. I couldn't even guess. So let's see. Yeah, what's a sub-Hadar? Although Hadar, later to be used for the gem Hadar, is Hadar some kind of military term I've never really noticed before? That's something else I'm going to have to look up, and you'll have a nice little wiki entry in the description of this episode. This is the work I do later on after I'm done. So the education never ends with the trek and the springboarding. But what this card has not given me is the only question I want to know. What is the name of this episode? I don't know. This is the Rambo episode. That's what it comes down to. Who escaped from the penal colony on Lunar 5? Well, okay, yeah, we got it. Okay, now, is that it? Oh, that's the end of the card. Well, I was robbed of ever knowing the name of this episode. This episode also, that I don't know the name of, reminds me of the terrorist episode, where, again, Gates McFadden gets kidnapped by the terrorist. It's the one that was banned in Britain for like 20 years because it had a line about, Northern Ireland's independence. That's not this episode. This is just the one I confuse it with, because they were both third season? Oh, man. This bugs me. Well, since I already had to cut something, let me go find the name for everyone. So I have the Nemechek stuff downstairs, so I'm using 1996's chronology just to get at this episode quickly, because there should be an episode overview in the back. The chronology, of course, put together by the Okudas back in the day. And I know I want to get to Season 3, Year 7, Year 7, Year 6, Year 4, Next Gen. Okay, Year 3, I'm here. Going backwards. And, it bugs me because I like Year 3. I like Year 2. Offspring, Not Allegiance, Deja Vu, Man of Perspective. The Hunted. Hey, where'd you go? Oh, come on. Get back here. It's The Hunted. The Hunted is the episode I've been looking for. This Mac I'm on is getting ticked off because The Hunted. But the Mac I'm using, it doesn't even shut anymore. I think the battery's expanding and it wants to die, but I've got to wait at least 3 more months before that. Long story, no one's interested in. The Hunted was the episode that is this card is all about. Good episode. Stardate 4348.2. And there is our friend Roga Danar, or whatever his name was. Roga Danar. And Danar also sounds like a Cardassian name. So whoever's writing this, which I don't have the information here. Oh yeah, and the High Ground was the episode right after it. That's why I'm getting confused about the two. Because the High Ground came right after the Hunted. They have kind of similar themes. Back to back. Alright, I've done enough damage. I can only imagine how big this file is now that I'll need to cut and deal with. So I'm going to leave it alone. And as always, to be continued.